So bullying is any type of behavior that limits an individual's sense of safety and hinders their ability to be successful inside of school. So there are instances where someone says a word to someone else and without meaning to inflict pain on the other person, that person has a response, and that response can be emotional. That response can be internalized and no one even knows that it's happening. And when it happens consistently and over a period of time, right, then that becomes bullying. Bullying for me is a pattern of behavior, right, where someone deliberately tries to go out of their way to make someone feel unsafe.
I think people bully because it makes them feel in control. When they get away with aggressive behavior, it makes them feel like it's okay and they can continue to do that behavior. Yes, I have.
Oh yeah, sure, there's lots of them.
I have, most definitely.
Yes, I have.
I don't think there's a high school in the land that it isn't a problem in. So the short answer to that would be yes. Anytime you have 1,400 teenagers all trying to find their place in the world and, you know, identify themselves, you have situations where kids are being teased and, you know, sort of stepped on, if you will, as other kids try to climb the social ladder. And Ithaca is no exception to that.
Well, if you see it going on, you could try to stop it, but a lot of times it continues out in the hallway or in other classes. Sometimes you can talk to the victim, right, and see what they've done, try to give them support. Try not to give too much attention to the bully, because that's what they're trying to do, is get attention. Or maybe talk to them when the victim's not around, when no one else is around, and then threaten them with harsh consequences.
Something in probably like the thousands or tens of thousands.
I would say close to 2 or 3 million.
I don't know. I learned in school like what the average is. I don't know the average. Probably like a lot, like 50%.
More than millions. Maybe a couple 100,000.
A lot, like probably for every 5 kids in school, probably one of them is skipping.
1 in 3.
And our message is very clear. We have no tolerance for bullying. So when students bully each other, we are very strict and we quickly follow a set of procedures. So we call the students in separately, the victims and the alleged perpetrators. We get statements from them, we find out what happened, and then what we do is we go forward with consequences. Well, educating the students is very important. So letting them know what the laws are, the TASA laws, it's very strict. There is no tolerance as far as the law is concerned in terms of bullying someone. Educating them in trying to wear the other person's shoes so that they realize that what you're doing is not completely harmless or just fun. You're actually hurting someone either physically or emotionally, so making them realize that. Letting parents know what the laws are and why their child is getting a certain consequence because they were engaged in the act of bullying. Right? So education is a huge component of it. Also, you got to act very fast on it. So if a child is bullied on Monday and now you get around to it on Thursday, well, the same student might be bullied on Tuesday and Wednesday as well, maybe Thursday morning, and so that's 3 extra times before you even acted on it. That's not okay. So if we hear, let's say, Monday morning, someone was bullied, before Monday afternoon, we've already finished the investigation and the consequences and the phone calls. Right? So the next day, before the student even comes into school, they've got the clear message that we don't have tolerance for bullying. So you have to act fast on it. You have to be consistent. So let's say a student gets a certain consequence for bullying, you have to make sure the other student, when they do something like bullying, they get the same consequence too. You cannot show favoritism. Like one student gets, let's say, detention, after school detention, another student gets ISS. Well, that's not fair. So you have to be consistent, you have to act quickly on it, clear message, and you have to stand by what you say.